Have you ever paused and wondered, what does it truly mean to know? Is knowing merely a collection of facts, or is there a deeper essence that transcends thought and logic? Beyond the swirl of intellectual understanding lies a silent awareness, an ever-present consciousness that illuminates our every experience. It's not confined to books, words, or the cleverness of our minds. It's the very essence of existence, a knowing that simply is. Think about this. When you see a sunset, do you consciously analyze its beauty? Or does a deeper, more immediate recognition flood you with awe? That effortless awareness, untouched by thoughts, is what we're diving into today. A profound dimension of knowing that exists at the core of who we are. We often confuse knowledge with accumulating information, solving puzzles, or mastering concepts. But what if I told you that true knowing is already within you? It doesn't require effort, just awareness. Even in moments of confusion, there's something in you that knows you're confused. That silent witness doesn't analyze. It simply observes. Let's consider the difference between thinking and knowing. When solving a problem, your thoughts race. Your intellect works over time. But alongside this mental effort, there's an ever-present awareness that simply observes the process. It's not your thoughts. It's the canvas on which your thoughts arise. This dimension of knowing exists whether or not the mind is busy. It's the ground on which all experience unfolds. Take meditation, for instance. When you close your eyes and listen to your breath, you're not just thinking about breathing, you're aware of it. This awareness is your fundamental consciousness, untouched by the fluctuations of your mind. Even when your thoughts scatter, this awareness holds steady, like a lighthouse guiding you back to yourself. But how do we connect with this knowing? How do we touch the consciousness that's always present, beyond the clutter of thoughts? These questions are not mere intellectual pursuits. They are keys to unlocking a life of clarity and depth. Imagine for a moment that your life could flow from this effortless knowing. No more being trapped in overthinking. No more getting lost in the noise of concepts and opinions. What if you could experience the purity of just being, watching, sensing, knowing? This is not a distant possibility. It's a living truth within each of us. It's the reason why, even as you watch this, a part of you knows you are here, present and aware. It's not the screen you're observing. It's your own consciousness in action. This video invites you to explore this deeper dimension, to reflect, and perhaps to glimpse the silent brilliance of your true nature. Stay with us as we unravel the mysteries of knowing and awaken to the consciousness that unites us all. Are you ready to meet the silent light within? Keep watching. What if the voice in your head wasn't you? What if the endless chatter of thoughts and the ever-changing sensations of your body were merely passing clouds? And the real you was the vast, silent sky. This is the journey we're taking now. A journey beyond the confines of the mind and body to uncover your timeless essence. Let's begin with a simple observation. Your breath. You don't need to think about breathing for it to happen. Yet as you focus on it, something extraordinary emerges. You become aware of the breath, and in that awareness, you glimpse a deeper presence. This presence isn't your thoughts or emotions. It's the silent witness behind them. This is your soul, your consciousness, the unshakable core of your being. In moments of stillness, like during meditation or quiet reflection, the mind's chaos subsides. What remains is not just silence, but a profound stillness, a portal to your spiritual essence. This isn't about absence, but about presence. A serene state where you connect to the divine source of all existence. As Sadhguru often says in Inner Engineering, a yogi's guide to joy, your mind is a powerful tool, but you are not the mind. It is just a part of you. This stillness helps you experience that separation. Throughout your day, try an experiment. Observe the world as if for the first time. Notice the colors, the sounds, the textures around you. As you do, Recognize the part of you that is simply aware, quietly witnessing without judgment. This awareness is your spiritual mindfulness. It's not just about intellectual understanding, but about feeling in harmony with the rhythm of life itself. In this state, you're no longer trapped in thoughts or bodily sensations. You're attuned to the vast, timeless essence of existence. Many of us live our lives believing we are our thoughts, emotions, or bodies. But have you noticed? There's always a part of you that observes these thoughts, feels these emotions, and experiences the body. That observer is your true nature. In Mystic's Musings, Sadhguru explains, "The body is a magnificent machine, but it is not who you are. The mind is a vibrant circus, but it is not where your true essence lies." The observer is beyond these transient identities. By realizing this, you begin to detach from the endless stories your mind tells you and the fleeting sensations of the body. This detachment doesn't mean neglect, it means freedom. When you stop identifying with your mind and body as your core self, you liberate yourself from suffering. The challenges of life no longer hold you captive because you see them for what they are, temporary ripples on the surface of your unchanging inner stillness. True freedom comes from this recognition. As life and death in one breath points out, when you understand the depth of your being, life's fluctuations become an exhilarating dance rather than a heavy burden. Knowing you are the observer, immaterial and timeless, grounds you in peace, no matter the storms around you. This shift is transformative. You're no longer controlled by the mind's patterns or the body's limitations. Instead, you operate from a place of clarity, stillness, and connection to the divine. It's not about escape, it's about expansion, moving beyond the boundaries of thought and form into the vastness of your eternal essence. Are you ready to take this leap? Have you ever felt trapped by your thoughts, your emotions, or the roles you play in life? What if you could step outside of this endless loop and see yourself as you truly are, free, vast, and unbound? Today, we're unraveling the illusion of identity, peeling back the layers to reveal the luminous truth of your higher self. The first step in this profound journey is recognizing the ego for what it is, a construct. The ego is not your enemy, nor is it your essence. It's like a costume you've worn so long, you've mistaken it for your skin. But here's the revelation. You are not the thoughts that race through your mind, nor the emotions that ebb and flow. As Sadhguru mentions in Mind is Your Business, your mind is a tool. It's not who you are. When you realize this, the shackles of conditioned patterns begin to loosen. This is where the true work begins, disidentifying with the ego. When you observe the ego as a mental construct rather than your identity, you awaken to a deeper truth. This truth points to your higher self, a timeless and boundless consciousness that transcends the limitations of the mind and body. This isn't about rejecting the mind or body. It's about seeing them as parts of the whole, not the whole itself. It's a shift in perspective that brings freedom, peace, and clarity. Now, let's talk about stillness, a state that spiritual seekers often revere. Stillness of the mind isn't about suppressing thoughts, but about finding the space beyond them. It's like the eye of a storm, calm and unshaken even amidst chaos. As Deepak Chopra reminds us, in the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. This stillness is where your observing consciousness becomes most evident. It's the gateway to experiencing your true essence. But how do we bring this understanding into everyday life? Through self-reflection and conscious practice. Ask yourself, how often do you pause to observe your thoughts without attaching to them? How frequently do you step back from the noise of the world to connect with the silence within? These small moments of reflection are profound acts of liberation. They allow you to live not from reaction but from intentionality and grace. In Inner Engineering, a yogi's guide to joy, Sadhguru explains that true freedom comes when we stop being puppets to our mental and emotional patterns. By aligning with the observing consciousness, the timeless essence within, You gain the power to respond to life rather than react. You're no longer at the mercy of your conditioning. This journey is not about abandoning the world, but engaging with it from a higher perspective. When you embody the stillness within, every action becomes imbued with clarity and purpose. Your life transforms from a series of mechanical responses to a harmonious dance with existence. And in this dance, you find authenticity, freedom, and an unshakable peace. The question now is, are you ready to step beyond the ego's illusion and claim the vastness of your true nature? The choice, as always, is yours. Have you ever wondered what stands between you and the boundless freedom of your true self? As we close this journey, we're left with one crucial truth. The barriers you face are not external. They exist within. The distractions of the world, the doubts that echo in your mind, the worries that weigh on your heart, these are the obstacles that blur your connection to the observing consciousness, the very essence of who you are. But here's the empowering reality. These challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. Every distraction is an invitation to refocus. Every doubt is an opportunity to deepen your trust in the unknown. Every worry can be transformed into a moment of stillness. When you consciously embrace these challenges, they become the fire that refines your understanding, leading you closer to your higher self. To walk this path requires practice. Not a rigid routine, but a gentle, consistent tuning into the deeper layers of your being. Take a few moments each day to sit in silence, to simply observe. Let your breath guide you back to the present. Notice the thoughts that arise without judgment. Recognize that you are not the thought, but the awareness that sees it. This simple act of mindfulness begins to dissolve the grip of over-identification with the mind and body. Inner freedom comes not from erasing life's chaos, but from finding your unshakable center amidst it. As Sadhguru beautifully illustrates in Inner Engineering, a yogi's guide to joy, life will always throw its drama at you, but you have the choice to watch it like a movie rather than getting lost in it. This choice is the key to liberation. The more aligned you are with your observing consciousness, the more intentional your actions become, and the less suffering holds sway over your life. The final awakening is not a destination, but a continuous unfolding. Each moment of reflection, every act of mindfulness takes you a step closer to embodying your true nature. You don't need to escape the world to find enlightenment. You need only awaken to the reality of your being. It's a journey of living, being, and embracing the wonder of existence. As you step into this path, remember, it's your unique journey. There's no rush, no competition, only your unfolding truth. Each challenge, each step forward, reveals another facet of the infinite within you. So, go forth with courage, knowing that the vastness you seek is already within you, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for taking this transformative journey with me. If today's message resonated, I invite you to share this video with someone dear to you who might also benefit. Together, we can spread these insights and awaken the world to its true potential. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your reflections and experiences. I would love to hear from you. Your support means the world, and it helps us create more content to inspire and guide. Remember, the path to awakening is uniquely yours, and every step you take brings more light into your life and the world around you. Until next time, stay blessed, stay curious, and may your journey be filled with wonder and profound peace. See you soon.